Is it going? It is going. Alrighty. Hi guys. I'm here to talk about the Glock 19 9mm. This is the third gen of it. Just like to show that chamber's clear, as you can see, totally safe. My last review on the Walter P22 was horrible, so hopefully I can do this one better justice. It's a 9mm. Fires one of these bad boys. Um, it's a great gun. I've owned it for about 8 months now, and I can say that I'm extremely satisfied with it. I bought it used at a gun show, and even with it used, I can't tell a difference. Great gun. I love it. As with all Glocks, polymer frame, steel slide, and barrel. They cannot be smuggled through airport security. Just so that everybody knows, because I had a friend that was stupid enough to actually believe that. Um, these Glocks are tough as nails, and one of the reasons I like them is that they are easy to break down. All you do is you rack it back, then release the firing pin, dry fire it. When I first bought this gun, I thought it was bad to dry fire. Thought it was horrible on a gun. Turns out on center fire weapons, not rim fires. Apparently rim fires is bad, but on center fires, dry firing it really doesn't hurt the gun that bad. Obviously, if you're doing it a lot, it's not going to be good for it. But for breakdowns, not bad at all. Then all you do is you grip it, bring it back just a little bit so it's out of battery, pull down the two takedown levers, and it just slides straight forward. Just slides off like that. The polymer frame is very light. I mean, this can't weigh more than like 5-6 ounces. Super light. I don't know if you can see because the sun is really cramping my style. But metal internals for the trigger and everything like that. Um, and then just a polymer base frame around it. Even the serial number plate is steel. So, and then you have the super heavy compared to the frame slide. Slide breaks down. You have your base spring, and then your barrel, and that's it. I mean, that's all there is to break it down. The Glock, when shipped to you new, is coated in. I I don't quite know what it's coated in, but it after firing about 100 rounds through a Glock with the factory lubrication on it, it'll actually make this a dry running weapon. You can use oil with it. I oil mine just a little bit around the barrel and on the rails just to give it a little bit better running, a little bit better cycling. But you can run these things dry, bone dry. That's why you can stick them in the sand, bring them up, they still fire. Not a problem with these weapons at all. Coating on it is amazingly strong. I don't know if you can see it, but all there is on that is a little bit of wear right there. Other than that, the entire thing, all of the finish is solid. I holster and unholster this weapon a lot. A lot. Partially because I just like looking at it because I think it's a beautiful gun. All you have to do to put it back is just slide it back along the rails, rack it a couple times, and you're fine. The magazines, great quality. One of the great things about Glock is that there are several other variants of this. There's a Glock 17, which is just a little bit larger than this. This is what they refer to as their subcompact. And then their compact Glock 26, which is very, very small. All of the magazines can fit into any of the guns, except for obviously the Glock 19, which this is a 15 round magazine, and the Glock 26, which is a 10 round magazine, don't fit into the larger weapons. I mean, I can't fit a Glock 26 magazine up here. It's just not going to work. But a Glock 26 can hold my 15 round magazine. It can hold the 17 round magazine from the Glock 17, and it can hold the 33 round magazine that they make for the 9mm. I believe those magazines are made for the Glock 18, which you can't buy in America because it's fully automatic, so you have to have a Class 3 permit to own it. But it is one of the cool things about Glock. I'm looking at getting a 33 round magazine just because it's just cool to have. Magazines are about $33 here locally. To get another magazine, I bought one extra. It came with two. The magazine springs are very strong. As you can see, kind of. I leave this one fully loaded, partially because I carry it. Have you ever heard of an empty gun defending yourself? No. But also, I keep all the other magazines fully loaded that are just for the range. And that's because these springs are very, very strong. This magazine is still hard to load to full capacity, and it's been fully loaded for 7 months. I think the first month I kept them empty because the piece of crap Walter 22 can't have fully loaded magazines. Those magazines just freak out. These, they can stay fully loaded, no problem at all. They will still be hard to load. Still a pain in the ass. So I do recommend getting a speed loader for your Glock if you like to shoot it a lot. I don't have one, and I wish I do sometimes. It's very, very compact, as you can see. They're just an amazing gun. One of the problems, I guess, that some people have is the sights. They can't quite figure out, and as you can see here, they can't quite figure out how to aim that bad boy. I don't know why. I've never had a problem with it. I'm pretty accurate with this weapon. But I do have a couple friends that they prefer Smith and Wesson's variant. I forget what it's like an SV or something like that. Basically what they built to compete with the Glock and other polymer frame pistols on the market. I'm not really a fan of that gun because I can't aim it, but I can aim a Glock. So I guess it's really just what you get used to. This is my second pistol. It's a great pistol, 9mm, easy to buy, great gun for plinking because of the 9mm. I mean, you can't buy 40 or 45 for that low price ever. And just really a solid gun. I take it everywhere, hiking, conceal carry. It rides around in my truck. Great gun. And if you can find one at a gun show used for a little bit cheaper, especially the first, well, maybe not the first, but the second and third gens. Now that the fourth gen is out, they're starting to sell for a lot cheaper. This is originally around a $520 weapon from at least around here locally. That's about the cheapest you're gonna get. I got this for $460. Somewhat of a ripoff because it's a used gun and it's a third gen, but all in all, I'd still buy it. I mean, just amazing gun. Really, really impressed with the quality here. Easy to clean. The barrel doesn't. It's got what's called hexagonal rifling. It makes it incredibly easy to clean this gun. It doesn't hold on to any lead or anything like that. very, very easy to clean. Very, well, somewhat concealable for a mid-sized pistol. Somewhat concealable. Um, I've never had a problem with it. I have yet to be confronted about having a gun on me. Uh, it, all in all, just amazing, amazing. Only downside is that it's not made in the USA, but still definitely worth it. Check out the Glock series. Try them out. See what you like. They're all roughly the same, but especially like a 10 millimeter or a 45, their grips are a little bit bigger. The 40 and the 9 millimeter exactly the same. It's just what caliber you want. I'm partial to 9 millimeter. Other people are partial to 40, and they're the exact same guns. So just they make a gun for everybody, no matter whether you're a diehard 45, you like 10 millimeter, 357 Sig, 45 gap, 45 auto, 40, 9 millimeter, everything. They are a great gun. So thank you. Hope you guys have a good day. Please leave comments, rate it, do whatever you want, and I'll talk to you guys next time.